Join us today on the channel for 1750 points of Dropzone Commander, UCM vs Resistance.
Hello and welcome to the channel with myself, Sophie.
And me, Alex.
And we've got some more Dropzone Commander. It's a classic matchup, the Resistance versus the UCM. But we've got toys.
Yeah, we both agreed to ignore the ground. I don't know why I set the board up to you. You've got like 3 ground units. You've got 1 big ground unit.
I do. I do. We are bringing a behemoth for the first time on the channel, which I'm eager to show off, and Alex is eager to blow up.
Yes, because I'm bringing my flying anti-behemoth, trying out the Dominion. We'll go through the lists well, now, I suppose. We'll go through the list now.
Okay, on with the list. So we are playing 1750 points, as is tradition. And I, of course, bringing the Resistance. Now, I've got the brand new Carry Hawk tilt centre carrier.
Got it in 1.
Got it in 1. This is a fairly new model. It's my first time using it, so I'm going to see. I'm bringing the chain guns. It's got the command bunker full of veterans, and all the veterans have the grenades and dodge.
Yeah, they are Marine Force Recon. I trained you.
Hoorah!
What level's your commander?
Commander level 3.
Okay.
Yes. So then I have, in that battle group, sorry, I have 2 squads of 2 squads of 1 Tempest Interceptor. Cool. And I also have the Hellhog Jump Jet, another new addition for my Resistance force. We'll see how it does. But as far as I'm concerned, it's an A10, and the chain gun goes brrr. So yes, we'll get onto that. We've then got a frontline battle group, and this is 3 squads of Swift Hawk tilt jets with 2 veteran bases in each, again with the close combat grenades and dodge. We've then got my first armour battle group, and that is just 2 hovercraft.
Okay, so yeah. Small light battle group.
Yeah.
You're not going on team.
Yeah, we've got a kitten. He wants to play with the models. But no, we're playing with the models. We then have a Vanguard battle group, and this consists of 2 barrel bombers. They're back, baby. I love my barrel bombers. I don't leave home without them. No AA guns on them. So I've decided to take off the AA guns. They never really did anything.
And they're expensive, aren't they? 25 points each?
They're 15 on the barrel bombers.
Okay.
But yes, so I've taken them off. And then we've got the final edition, the Avernus mining... Oh no, it's not the Avernus, it's the vent cannon.
Okay.
It's the behemoth. Yes, it's the behemoth in the battle group. And that will be coming on round 2. It's got a big vent cannon. It might blow itself up. Let's go!
You can choose not to overcharge it, can't you? But
yes.
You're not going to, so...
Yes, exactly. And I believe that is... Oh no, I've got 1 last Vanguard battle group, and that is the Strike Hawk tilt jet filled with berserkers. So 2 units of 2 berserkers in there.
Makes sense.
No.
There's more?
There is more.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry. Of course, I was thinking, I've got some models here and they're not in the list. Sorry, with the hovercraft, I have 3 AA wagons just in a hovercraft. I kind of had the points to fill, and I kind of need the AA. Not specifically against Alex, but just in general in this list, because the only AA I've got is aircraft itself. So, and also, kids, remember this. Look at your stat cards, because I've only just realised they're resilient and they hit on 2s. So...
How long have you been playing with them again?
That's not the point.
Okay.
Look at your stat cards.
Cautionary
right,
tale.
A cautionary tale. So I'm gonna actually play them what they are.
Okay.
And we'll see how they do. Alex, take
Yes.
us through the UCM.
Okay, while I do so, you're now on intercept duty if the kitten jumps on the board. So, UCM, I'm trying a couple of new things as well. Let's start with the HQ. I've got my Ferrum drone base, who in the balance pass has gone up to armour 13 and 7 hits rather than 12 and 5. This should last significantly longer now. And I'm trying a Famous Commander. So, for the cost of a level 6 Pheromone drone base, it is instead a level 4 commanded by Luciana Cato? Cato? Not sure how it's pronounced. She does a couple of things. She is command range 22, so a bit more than a normal level 4. Her bonus is that any fast aircraft, you'll see where the theme goes, of mine are +1 accuracy on the turn they enter the board. But the downside is that any fast or any auxiliary aircraft, non-transports, have to be permanently attached to a battle group. So I lose that flexibility. But in return, I get Archangel Interceptors that hit on 2s. Which I'm going to need because you bought all the planes.
Yes.
So in that battle group, I then have 1 squad of 2 interceptors, 1 squad of 1 interceptor. I've got 4 on the board because her command card is, you don't know Famous Commanders, when you play their command card, you just play it instead of another card you have. And her command card is you add an interceptor to your battle group in readiness. This does mean I can bring it in turn 1. So I'm actually going to have, unless for some reason I don't do that, 1 squad of 2 and 2 squads of 1 for my interceptors. So that's my HQ. Let's go on to my armour. I did bring some ground vehicles, I think. Yes, I did. So we have 3 katanas with flamethrowers, we have 3 rapier AA tanks, and we have a broadsword. Don't leave home without it, especially a little behemoth, but it's just good. It was good, it's still good, nothing's really changed, it's still the best anti-tank I've got access to. Forgot that in an Albatross, nice and standard. For our front lines, we've got a fairly cookie-cutter squad of 2 Legionnaires and a squad of 3, because I have a few extra points, in 2 Bears, in a Condor. Yeah, you know how it goes. And then, again, the mirror to that, we've then got 2 squads of 2 Spec Ops in a pair of Raven dropships, or Raven troopships even. So 2 separate frontline battle groups. And then I'm trying something else new. I've got, in the front line with the Spec Ops, I've got my 2 tactical bombers. My incendiary missiles for burning out heavy infantry, or, well, any infantry really.
My infantry are not heavy.
No.
They're toasty.
Yeah. Right, they're not the ideal target, but I'll still happily set them on fire.
Yeah.
Fire does not discriminate. So I've got 2 squads of 1 in the front line with the Spec Ops. Then I've got my Vanguard. This is 2 squads of 2 hazard suits, because they got a glow up. They've now got active countermeasures. Their base energy is 7, so they can go all the way up to energy 11 if they get a good focus roll. And they are now moving fire dash rather than 0, so they can hop out of a transport into a building and take pot shots on the turn they get out.
Oh, nice.
Base accuracy 1 as well.
Oh, lovely.
So accuracy 3 for if they do that little trick.
And energy?
Energy 7, 3 shots per base, focus 2.
Oh, nice.
So it can go all the way up to energy 11,
Yeah.
or plink away at light targets. They're alright, I've tried them in a game off camera, and they're okay. They're still probably not amazing, but they're okay. And I wanted to try a list that doesn't have... I didn't want to play the tank battle, so I wanted to have anti-armour somewhere else. Speaking of anti-armour, segue, I did forget to mention in my HQ battle group I have the Dominion Heavy Bomber.
Ooh!
This is a massive Armour 12 4-hit heavy aircraft. It's got a Titan Bane bomb, I think it's called. It should make a dent, at least, in the behemoth, as long as I don't miss.
Yes.
Lastly, I want to try a little thing here. I've got another Vanguard, which has got a single dingo. What's this thing here? It's definitely not a jackal, it's a dingo. The dingo repairs buildings.
We'll see how useful that is. Yeah.
And it's in a Raven dropship, so it's a tiny little battle group, but I had spare points, so I've never used them before. That, I think, is it.
Wonderful. The lists will be in the description, so if you weren't able to sort of follow along as we were sort of saying, have a look below in the description, open it all up, see all the tasty goodness inside, and the lists will be there. Right, shall we set up the board and get going?
Yes.
We'll be back with the mission.
Okay, so the mission is Take and Extract. This is one from the Reconquest scenarios that are on the website. So we have, first of all, let's mention that we are playing on a 5x4 board rather than the 4x4. That is literally just so I can have the road going down the middle. Nothing says you can't do it, so I think we might as well. So we have 4 hidden mobile objectives in these large diagonally placed buildings. Usual rules, find them, get them off the board. They're worth 1 victory point at the end of the game, or 2 if you get them off the board. We also have an open, non-mobile objective. We have a screaming kitten who wants attention. We have an open mobile objective in the middle, so it can't be picked up, but it can be claimed. That's worth 1 victory point at the end of the game, or it's worth 2 if you hold it and there are no enemy units within 6 inches of it. You want back on the floor now, don't you? No? Okay, dangle like that. I think that is it for the mission. Everything starts in readiness, we come in from board edges, we rolled off, and Sophie, you won and picked that side?
Yes, that's right.
Which might just be because your army's over there, I'm not sure, but it might give you an edge. We'll find out together. I think that is it for preamble. Shall we roll priority?
Yes.
So you're going to go back on the floor now.
Alex, what, you rolled a 1 with that cat. 3.
I'll roll on the tray. I'll make sure I roll on the tray. If I roll out the tray, I'll roll again. I won!
Lovely.
I want you to go first anyway, because it's round 1.
Brilliant. Right, we will probably be back with you once most of the stuff has moved onto the board.
It's always the way.
Right, so Alex opted for me to go first, so I have risked putting my commander out in the open with a bunker and getting into the building here.
Your commander is the actual Carry Hawker sub, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Oh, we did mention as well your commander is actually level 2, not level 3.
That's right.
Slight mistake in this
Yeah.
So yeah, your commander came in there. I went for a really boring opening move and brought in my legionnaires, so Condor, 2 bears here, out of line of sight of the camera. Legionnaires at the building, you know how it goes. What did you do in response?
So then I put my berserkers over here.
Yes.
Ready to tackle those infantry, maybe.
Yeah, and I thought I don't want any of that, so I brought in my hazard suits. So they landed here, bears here, where you can't see them. 4 hazard suits in that building, and that
attracted the attention of some bombers.
Yes. Deeply concerning. To which I went, this building's not wrong for this world, so I brought in my dingo here, so again, Raven landed here.
Hiding from the camera.
Yeah, sorry guys. And a dingo waiting there to go in and put the fires out. Back to you.
Yeah, I got my infantry battle group, so we've committed the veterans to this side, again, hunting down this building. And Alex, you don't like that, do you?
No, so I'm going to try and do something about it now. So, I have brought in my commander. She has moved 3 inches forward, we've launched a squad of drones, we took some pot shots in the building and chipped a point of damage off. But more importantly, I then threw away move to play her unique command cards and bring in a single interceptor from in readiness, so in turn 1, because this is a problem. So that interceptor is swept over here, and I'm now going to see if I can knock out the closest sort of.
Yes.
So 2 shots, actually 3, actually 2, because it entered the board this turn. So that is 2 hits. Energy 7.
Armor 10.
That will down it.
Yes.
So we first of all roll for the occupants.
Yes.
Shall I roll it?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're going to take no damage from the crash lands, and then the aircraft crash lands and does no damage to anything around it, and you just put the guys within 2 of it, probably in the building.
They're going straight in that building, you are correct.
That makes sense.
They did not quite make their arrival. In response, I have already moved up my air wagons, and we did double check they can shoot when they disembark from a hovercraft, which they have. So this is a good thing. I'm reading rules. Kids. We're going to take 6 shots at that interceptor. Just the more of Alex's aircraft I down, the better.
You are looking for 6s, though.
Yes, yes.
For a variety of reasons.
Oh, that was a really good roll. Are you sure I need 6s?
I'm
yes.
so.
Yes, I do.
2s, 3s, then my evasions, so 6s.
That will only be an 8, so you are
perfect.
fine.
What did the rest of the battle group do?
We just moved up here, and then Alex, so it's just a couple of hovercraft.
Yeah. Oh, you fired your Kraken at this building.
Oh, yeah.
Point of damage and a collateral, so it's already going badly for the Legionnaires. So, back to me. Now that I know I'm surviving for this turn, that means I probably don't need my rapiers here. Shall we do the rest off camera and come back in a second?
Yes, okay. Okay, coming into the end of turn 1. Alex, take us through what's going on.
So, my Spec Ops am being cagey with one and reckless with the other, so one Raven has come in from here to lurk behind this building within strike range of that one there. The other one is staying off the board for now. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I need to know where your anti-air is before I commit too much. But I have committed my armour brick over here, so I've landed the Albatross, I've disembarked, Rapier's driven along the road, Katana's gone a bit further, and the broadsword has... It's not a good shot, but has a shot on your command bunker. So, I'm going to start with that. Hitting on 1s, 3s, 5s, because you hold down into your bunker. That is a miss. That's fortunate. And then I'm going to put my anti-air. Rapier's going to fire into your building at the back.
Lovely.
6, 7, 8, 9. Looking for 4s, because that's the building. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Energy 7, so 3s or 5s, so that is 3 damage to collateral.
Very good. We'll pop a couple of markers on there, and we can do collateral damage now, can't
Yes, we can. So you can take straight back off again, probably.
Lovely.
Do you want to, I'll roll for you, you roll for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so on your building, energy 7, so that's going to be a nothing, and... energy 7, I wish. Energy 4, so that is a 7, so 1 point of damage to one of your blokes.
Lovely. So they will take a point of damage, and we'll just mark that with the dice.
Yep.
And then I've just got the 1.
You do. Ooh. Oof. So damage to the building and damage to each squad.
And the collateral remains.
It begins.
Okay.
Oh, it's a thankless job being a legionnaire. So 1 damage. 28 remaining. There you go.
Nice.
Cool. Priority for round 2.
Yeah, so Alex getting +2 to this.
So I'm going to beat you by 1.
Yes.
I will take priority.
Very good.
Alright, round 2. So, I've got priority. My first action was to go with my armour battle group. So, over here, I first of all activated the Albatross, and it has flown away over there, just because you never want to have an Albatross more than like 18 inches away from a drone base, because they can just disappear. So it's gone over there. But the main event, we have moved forward with all this armour. So the broadsword is going to fire before it moves, we'll come back to that. The katanas have popped smoke, so all that brick of armour is -2 to hit. And my rapiers have moved into range of this barrel bomber here. Because if I can knock that out, I can probably hold that ground. So if you pass me some dice, please, so this is really awkward for being left-handed.
How many do you need?
Just the 1 to begin with,
Just
because the broadsword is going to now take a more accurate shot at that bunker over there. Hitting on a 3 now. Hits. Energy 13.
I'm 14.
I'm 14, so I am damaging on a 2, critting on a 3. So that is 6 damage.
Okay.
So,
It's gone.
bang. Very good. Can you now give me 9 dice, please, as my anti-air will go into your barrel bomber?
9 these, I'd maintain these are some of the best AA. Just because.
Just point for
energy
points,
7.
yeah. 3s to hit you. So we hit you 7 times. Energy 7, so 4s to hurt you.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah, that is
That'll do it.
1 downed bomber.
Yeah, the crash won't hit anything, will it?
No.
No, but that is a barrel bomber removed.
Yes.
I've never killed one before, so forgive me for being quite happy about that. That is the end of that activation. So, Soph, what's your first activation?
So mine is the armour battle group, so I have already moved. We are going to take some shots at that interceptor.
Yes, it needs to go.
Yes, because it is taking shots at my transports.
Yeah,
So-
can't really afford to have 2 stranded.
Yeah, so we've got 6 shots hitting on 5s this time.
Okay.
2 hits.
Energy 6, so a single 4. That'll do it.
Yes.
Crash time won't matter, so just move them, please.
There we go. Bonk. And we've also got my interceptor coming in.
Yes, because I've got a Raven of Spec Ops there hiding behind that building, not hiding well enough. So everything into it?
Everything into it.
Okay.
Hitting you on 4s. That's 1 hit.
Okay.
Energy 7.
That'll do it.
Yes.
So, start by rolling the D3 for the occupants.
Occupants.
They're fine. And then the crash land, 2 energy 2 hits, which I think is going to hit that katana. And the building I'm obviously going into.
Yeah.
So, on the katana,
On the katana.
single 4 will kill it. That'll kill Katana. And on the building.
Oh,
So 2 damage, 2 collateral.
very good.
I'll
I'll take that, you know.
That's a good trade. That's
Yeah.
a good trade for you. And it means now I have to think.
Yes. So, honestly, turn 2, we immediately went, oh! So,
You want everything to happen right now, and obviously you can't, because it's alternating activation, which is what we like about it.
yeah.
But it means I have to go think, so we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so you join us after about 20 minutes of bumming and ahhing, as always. I'm going to go with my HQ battle group. So I can't declare to activate the interceptors and so on, or not, but I don't bring them in until I actually activate them. So we're going to see how things go. Step 1, we've shuffled. We've gone back behind that building, just because you do have a behemoth coming in at some point, and I don't want to give you free shots at it. We have moved the squad of drones over to here, and we're going to see if we're going to knock out that other Swift Hawk. So it is 4 shots, accuracy 3. That's 2 hits, energy 6. I'm never sure what's better here. Going for 1 passing on a 2, or 2 passing on a 4.
1 passing on a 2.
Yeah, that's better, is it? Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Yes, so we
Yes.
down that Swift Hawk.
Yes.
So the occupants, thank you. We'll take 2 energy 10 hits per base.
Lovely.
So the first base will take 2 crits. The second base will take 2 crits. There's 1 guy left in each base.
Lovely.
And then the crash land is fine.
Okay.
Fine, in inverted commas.
Yeah.
We'll set them up in a second, I assume.
Yeah.
But good job, drones. The other squad of drones have gone full speed before we move the drone base over to here, just to get some scout presence over on that side of the board. Now, my interceptors. I'm going to start by bringing in the one interceptor squadron. So can you pass me interceptor number 2, please? As they pass, can you actually just set it up for me, basically behind yours? Thank you. We'll come in at a shallow angle like that.
Yeah.
And in terms of where I want to go afterwards, I've got the movement to go off the board at full speed, so I think that's a pretty good place for him. Just going to angle like this. I've got the option to go that way. And I'm going to try and shoot you down.
Okay.
So I've got 2 shots. They are AA3. What's your evasion?
3.
Ooh, so 2 shots hitting on 2s. So 2 hits. 4s to hurt you. No damage.
Ah.
That's frustrating.
Are we going to try again?
Yeah, but this is a squad of 2 now.
Oh, okay.
Now, is that worth it? Do I want to be greedy? Because I could put 1 into him and 1 into the barrel bomber. Because coherency 6? No, I probably couldn't actually. The barrel bomber's more of a problem. Yes, so can you put them basically here for me? And they're going to come in like this. Not going to point directly at so we don't fly into the building afterwards.
Like that?
Like that, that's good. Yes, let's do that. Cool. Hope you're all enjoying this riveting gameplay, guys. You can probably see the cogs turning. So, 4 shots into the barrel bomber. 2s. So we hit 4 times. 4s. That is...
It's a dead barrel
It's
bomber.
a dead barrel bomber. Okay. Will
Roll
the crash
a
land-
dice.
Yeah, it will matter. Is there 2 hits on the building you're in?
Let's just see if it...
Or is it? If it is it or not? Sorry.
You are out.
Out. Does it hit anything?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. But it is still a dead barrel bomber.
But we did double check. So that is... Oh, yeah, you've taken out my rapid civilian infrastructure disassembly units.
Indeed. Now, the Dominion. I don't know if I want to bring it in, but I should start clearing out your anti-air. So, can you bring it in for me along this line here? We want to go basically full speed, because it can go up to 24 inches, and basically park here. So from the edge it'll get to there. That gives us options, because it can go only 6 inches if it wants to. It can go really slowly. Don't need our anti-air. We'll keep the anti-air in case you fly past us. So, we're going to start with our saturation missile array. And then we have our autocannons. Need to double check its stats, talk amongst yourselves, entertain them, Sophie.
So, I'm really struggling what battle group I'm going to be bringing on next. Yeah, I've got to remember to play the mission, and Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You check the stats?
Yes, so we're going to start with our saturation missile array. This is going to go here. How tough the hovercraft?
Armour 13, evasion 1, 3 hit points resilient.
They do have resilience. Interesting. And your wagons are also resilient, so I can't crit them. It's irritating. I think if we go on that one... No, we're still only hitting them. Let's soften up all 3 anti-air wagons. So our saturation missile array will go there, and our autocannon is going to go into the closest wagon.
Okay.
So the missile misses, I think. No, +1 to hit. I came in this turn, so it's a direct hit. So this is energy. Sorry, people at home. Energy 7. So armor 11, is it? So a 4 for each. So closest one first, A damage. Next one, A damage. Third one, how irritating. 1 damage each.
Lovely.
And then the autocannon into the front one, which is... Where has it gone? 4 shots, hitting on 2s, energy 9, focus 1. So hit 3 times. And then kill the front one.
Lovely.
The other 2 lose 1 hit point each.
Bonk.
Not going to fire the anti-air, can't fire the Titanfall bomb, and don't really want to, because that'd be stupid. That is the battle group.
Very good. I need to sit down, have a think, and scratch my head and remove some more models.
Fair enough. Alright, Sophie, what's the plan?
We brought the behemoth on!
We certainly have. Look at this monstrosity.
Squeezed into the corner.
Yep.
So we measured the range with the katanas, and actually the smoke has not been popped.
Yeah, the broadsword is out by like a bit of an inch. A silly mistake of mine. Which means you're going to kill it. I understand.
Fingers crossed. What was it? Armour 15?
Armour 15, 4 hits.
Okay. So we've got 2 shots hitting on 2s.
Should we roll over here since we're standing all the way over here?
That's 1 miss.
Okay.
A 14. Nothing.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Because it is energy 12. But
All
we've
right.
got the autocannons into that building.
The one with my Spec Ops carrying in it.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just readjust my microphone.
Okay.
It's fallen off. But, okay, so Spec Ops. We've got all hits.
Very nice.
2 collaterals.
All right. While doing that, I'll grab some collateral damage tokens.
Lovely.
But that's not all.
That's not all. It is a damn shame, though. So we have why first interceptor came in, and we're going to split some shots. So we've got 3 shots going into this one, hitting on 5s.
Yep.
That's going to be 1, 2 hits.
Okay.
Need a single 3, that'll down you.
Very good.
The fallout won't do anything. And then into the other one, 2 hits.
All right, that's...
Well done, you.
But yeah, both removed. Neither crash down will result in anything. That's a good trade.
Yeah, and then we've got the Hellhog.
Yes.
Painted model syndrome, let's go. So we've got the Cobra missile going in here, and then we've got the Satan chain gun. We've got strafe, so 1 into one katana and 1 into the other.
Okay.
Start with the Cobra missile.
Rapier? My anti-air or my...
Rapier, sorry. Rapier. It's going to be a hit.
Okay.
Energy 8. Oh! I kind of need it, but oh well. Right, into the first one. Hitting on 5s, though. It's going to be 1 hit, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, because the focus can't go high enough to hurt it.
Into the second one. It's going to be 2 hits. Energy 9. I do need a 6. It was worth a shot. Okay.
All right, but you have removed a chunk of my anti-air.
Yes. 2 interceptors gone in this air-dominated game.
Okay, then it goes to me.
Yes.
I'm going to do something really exciting. So those 2 bears over there behind that building that we can barely see are going to scan, and I'm going to search with the big squad of Legionnaires. So finding the objective on 3, which I do.
Yes.
The second squad... Given that they don't need to be there anymore, they're going to hop out and get into bear number 1.
Just the little squad?
The little squad, yes. Because they've got literally nothing to do now. They may as well go be somewhere else. That's my activation.
Very good. Then I'm activating my HQ battle group. all we're going to do is we're going to chuck some pot shots into the building, because why not?
Yeah.
So I've got 8 shots. These are hitting on 2s into a building. Here we go.
Okay.
I don't really want to focus these.
You want damage, really, don't you?
There you go, there's 5 damage and 2 collaterals.
Very nice. On that building, the one with my spec ops in it. Okay. Oh, it's a bad day to be done.
There we go. And your next activation, do you need a think?
Yeah, I kind of kick the can down the road if I can decide what to do, and then...
Well, what oh, you've got your spec ops left, haven't you?
Yes. I've got my spec ops, and I've got my hazard suits.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, they're the battle group, they're going to search.
Yeah.
So on a 5.
Yes.
Just the 1 dice.
No.
Okay. Right. Now, yes, I do now need to think, so give me a moment. Alright, after much deliberation, as always, I'm going to go with my vanguard of hazard suits, who are currently just being glorified legionnaires. So we're going to scan with both bears behind a building, and then we're going to search with 1 squad of hazards, finding objective on a 3. We do find it. So 1 squad picks it up. The other squad... Sophie, could you move them into the building next to your commander for me as they go via a secret passage?
Yeah.
We're going to go to this edge. I'm going to use reduced to put 2 energy 9 shots into your commander.
Yes.
Hitting on 1s, so 2s. So 2 hits. 2s to hurt you. Okay, so 1 crit.
Okay. So he has taken 2 damage.
Yes, out of his 5.
Yes.
It's a start.
Yes.
But it is also an objective in the pocket. What's your plan?
So we have dropped some berserkers into you, so I couldn't quite get there fast enough for rapid insertion, but I do need to stop you leaving. So we're then going to put our missiles into this APC.
Which is bear number 1, which does have has 9 legionnaires in there.
Yes, so hitting on 3s. And energy 9. So
4 hurt. That will kill the bear.
Yes.
Do you want to roll D3?
I do. Big money.
Okay, they survive. At that point, they may as well get back in the building.
Yeah.
There is space just about.
We know they're all in the middle of the building.
Indeed.
It's a big building, it's fine.
It's going to get really awkward if I send in my spec ops into there as well.
That's exactly what you're going to do, isn't it?
It might be, yes.
Yeah.
Your berserkers, yeah, as you said, so you moved, got out, got into the building, but obviously can't attack that turn, but you are going to cause me a headache there.
Yes, sir. We'll move this.
So, for my last activation, I don't like this. I really don't like this. My spec ops here are standing in the open. They got out of the building, we couldn't quite reach this one to do the same trick, but we are walking in that direction. Just gonna... Actually, if you shoot the behemoth at spec ops, I'm okay with that. That's okay for me. The other squad are going to hold fire for the moment and see what they do, because I'm going to bring in the tactical bombers that are attached to them. So they are over here. They've swept in from that side of the board, and we're going to try and firebomb you here. Now, both bases are full health, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, so they are 2 squads of 1, so we can do them 1 at a time. So first one, hitting on 2s. Second one, hitting on 2s. Alright, fine. 1 hit, energy 6. So that'll be an 8, so it's not even a crit, but it is Dev 2, so 2 damage to 1 base.
Nice.
And I hit the building with 1 incendiary weapon, somehow missing it with the other one.
Oh, of course.
So a single collateral.
We get rid of that.
Adds a new collateral.
Oh.
That's already there, and then it adds 1 more because I hit.
No, sorry, I added those because you targeted it with a flame.
Oh, my
So
apologies. I understand. Yeah, we thought to do a bit better than that.
Yes.
Cool. That is... Now, that wasn't as decisive as I hoped it would be, so can you grab one of my ravens and just put it hiding behind this building here? If you have checked and you haven't quite got the movement to get to it with your AA wagons.
No.
And that's got my other spec ops in it. And that's me done.
Lovely. So, I've just got my frontline battle group. And like I said, we're going to do it live.
Okay.
So first of all, we're going to search. So I need a 5 to find that objective. I do!
Ooh,
interesting.
Winner.
I've got chicken. And what we're then going to do is... I should have declared it, but Alex, I'm sure you won't mind if I then...
No, not at all.
Land.
Absolutely fine.
And what we're going to do is we're trying... Because have they got any AA?
No.
Okay. They do. That's
Yes.
a problem.
As does the Dominion.
Okay.
On its bum.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have one more battle group when you're done, which is my dingo.
Oh, of course, yes. We are then going to, because that's both our activations, isn't it? The
Yes.
surge.
I assume he picks it up with the healthy base?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
So you're not to.
What we're then going to do is we are going to move to the side with the damaged. So these are going to be on energy. Oh no, we're going to move to this side.
You're going to shoot some drones?
We're going to shoot some drones. So need.
One each, because they're one hit each.
Yeah.
2 closest drones, I assume?
Yeah, exactly. First one. No. Second one.
Oh, probably accuracy 3.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And the healthy?
A healthy squad. We're actually going to move to this side of the building.
Ooh.
And we're going to shoot that dropship.
Oh. Oh, didn't think of that. Okay.
So, filling the air with shots. It's probably going to be one hit.
Yes, energy 9, so anything but a 1. Well, that was a stupid mistake, wasn't it? What happens to the occupants?
Do you want me to roll it in the tray?
I've been rolling in tray, so I'd say re-roll it.
Let's
okay.
re-roll it.
That's what I get. So 2 hits to each base. So the first base. There's 1 guy left.
Second base.
There's 3 guys left. And then the crash land.
Oh, yes.
We're obviously going to go in the building. Obviously, we're going to go in the building.
And the crash land. It's right. Oh, it's going to hit the building.
Yeah. Twice.
Twice. It's 2 collaterals.
All right. It's getting awfully crowded in there.
It's awfully burny in there.
Yes.
So that is my secret plan enacted.
Yes. Would my crash land have hit your strike hawk? Probably
2
not.
inches. No.
No. Okay. Cool. All right. Interesting. So, collateral damage, I think.
Yes.
Oh, my dingo. Can you put the dingo, having now no buildings to repair, because we don't need to, is just going to get back in the raven. And the raven's going to move 12 inches, basically to here.
Okay.
Someone's got to hold that thing in the middle at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I claim it, it's a thing you've got to go and do something about.
Yes.
Obviously, we're going to stay airborne.
Yes. Patrol.
Very good. I think that is now everybody activated.
Yes.
So shall we roll some collateral damage?
Yes.
And have you got some small dice for my my broken legionnaires?
Oh,
not legionnaires,
goodness
spec ops.
gracious.
So one's taken 4.
And the other's taken 2.
Yes.
Right, shall we kick off with that because it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it's got 6. Nothing happens, they all go away. These tokens are much easier though than the piddly little things, aren't they?
Oh, these are quite nice.
Yeah.
Okay, then, would you like to roll the one on my building with the objective in?
Gladly. Energy 4, so 7. So yeah, the squad takes 1 damage. Yeah. And this one?
2.
Yep. And we apply the same result to everyone in there. So that'll be 1 hit to every squad. They're a squad, so
dodge, do you?
I do get dodge against collateral. So
oh, so do I.
Yes, you got 5 up dodge.
Yes. So 5 up dodge. No.
So they do die. And then your other squad has a dodge. Makes it.
Thank the War Master.
My spec ops have a 4 up dodge, but they do take a point of damage, and I'll just remove the dying base.
Okay.
Well, that was very close to going off the board.
They did die in the crash.
Yes. Okay, that is everything, I think. Priority for round 3.
Yes. Big money.
I will take the priority.
Very good.
Back to moment for round 3.
Okay, turn 3, and again, heads are hurting, dice are rolling. Alex, take us through your first activation.
Felt like kind of a zero-sum game. I could either try and stop you getting that one off, or I could get this one off, and eventually I went for it to get myself points. So, I'm activating my frontline battle group.
Yes.
Firstly, I'm going to drop the objective with the big squad of Legionnaires as they go to their muzzle-loaded, one-shot each rifles, and we're going to shoot a squad of berserkers. Lovely. So it's going to be 11 shots because one guy is dead. Why do I not? I'm going to borrow your dice. 9, 10, 11. Energy 3.
Yes.
So 3's to hit you. You haven't got a dodge, have you?
Nope.
So we drop 4, so 7 damage.
7 damage, so that will be a base.
Yep, and a bit.
And a bit. So we will pop 2 onto there.
And then the other squad are going to pick up the objective and leave. And I understand you're doing a thing.
Yeah, because you're going to auto pass your fortitude, aren't you?
I've got nerves of steel, so I'm going to play that adapt roll.
So I'm going to play espionage on that.
Oh, okay, fine. So now I have to roll a fortitude test.
Yes.
Which is just a straight 4 up. If I pass, I leave either way. But if hang on. How does it work again? I'm leaving a building occupied by enemy. I need to double check the wording on this rule because there's like 2 different ways fortitude works.
Okay.
Will you give me a second?
Yes, I will give you a second while you check. I'm also going to play, as soon as that, reactionary tactics. So this, my carry hawk will be shooting those veterans out in the open. And unfortunately, I've just got one big gun, so it means I just have to target the same base. Alex, have you got anything to stop me doing this?
What?
I'm shooting.
Systems can't find the book. What?
I'm shooting your legionaries out in the open with reactionary tactics.
Oh, that's unfortunate for me.
Yes. No. Oh, it's only 3 hits though.
Okay.
Energy 6.
Armor 7.
Okay, so I pick off a base.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I now need to go find the book because we play too many systems and I can't find it.
Okay,
so
alright.
So, we double checked how fortitude works and I was confusing close quarters weapons with leaving a building. Because leaving a building, we have the same number of squads, there's no fortitude test. So, Sophie keeps her espionage, I keep my, whatever it's called, be brave. And the small squad legionnaires have gotten to a bear, gotten to a condor, got off the board, 2 victory points each.
Lovely.
So, carrying on, Sophie, what else was going with that amp group?
Okay, so that was your activation.
That was my activation, yes, sorry, so back to you.
Yes. So, I have activated my veteran and all 3 of my auxiliary fighters, essentially.
Yeah.
So the Hellhog and the 2 Tempest Interceptors. Brilliant. So first of all, this squad of veterans has jumped into the Swift Hawk and gone.
Yeah, so it's 2 all.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Goodbye. We are then going to... We've then moved... What we're going to do is because of the activations here, we've got the Hellhog putting the Satan chain gun into those 2 and the Cobra missiles. So the Cobra missiles hitting you on...
Station 5.
AA3, so hitting on 4s.
Yep.
That's 2 hits. And that will destroy you. Yeah. Are you in danger of hitting anything?
Roll and see if it matters.
No!
It doesn't matter. My interceptor's removed.
So the first chain gun.
Into the one on the right.
Yeah, missed.
Okay.
Into the one in the middle.
Oh, that's better.
That's better. So we're going to energy 7, energy 9, energy 11, energy 13.
Cool. So 2 to kill it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Chain gun go brr.
Chain gun go brr, rapey go brr.
Yes, and then I will move that in a second. Okay, we're then going to move around with this interceptor. Alex, you're choosing not to intercept. So
higher priorities.
Yes. It involves objectives and getting them off the board.
Certainly does.
So then we're going to...
Into the Raven here.
Yes, so that's 2 hits.
Okay, armor 10.
Energy 7. We got it.
That will kill it. What happens to the dingo inside? The dingo inside, maybe gone died, takes 1 energy 10. That will crit it. It does have 3 hits. So
okay.
It's out on a single hit. What have I put it? I was hoping to see what dingoes do, but not in this game.
It can dingo away. Okay, and then you've got your reaction fire.
Yes, because this interceptor's going for my condor, isn't it?
Yes.
Quite obviously. So we are going to reaction fire with, well, rapiers 1 at a time.
Yes.
Starting with 1 on the right, I'm looking for 6s.
But you've got a track record of this.
Yeah, let's do it. So 6s, 1 hit. Energy 7, so 4 to hurt, 6 to kill. Kills it.
It does.
I shoot you down when you're not over me.
Lovely.
Or when you're not relevant.
Okay.
So that's good for me. Oops, I'm sorry.
Okay, so that is... then we've got the other veteran, so we've got 1 grenade into you.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't?
I wouldn't. But then these 2 are going to get out into that Strike Hawk.
Okay.
And then we're going to go and move 20 inches somewhere else.
Half your move, because you embarked.
10 inches somewhere else.
Yeah. We'll do that in a second.
Yes.
It's not going to affect me, I don't think. Minus activation.
Yes.
These hazards, get in the bear, get in the condor, and leave. So, scoring me 2 victory points. The problem is, I thought, well, once we've got the models on the board, we can just expand here, but they go back off the board.
Yes.
So
that puts the score at 4-2 to Alex.
It does. The other bear, I didn't declare it, it's going to activate with them if you're alright with that.
Quite alright.
Lovely, thank you. We may as well go for a drive. Draw
Beep,
some
beep.
fire. Let's get on the road. So in the following turns we can go a little bit faster. Maybe go rescue some extremely endangered special forces.
Yes.
My other hazard suits, the odds of killing your commander aren't great. They're not 0.
Yeah.
Like 2 crits would do it. It's not even that big an ask, energy 9. In fact, a crit and a hit would do it. I'm going to shoot your commander.
Yeah.
So, hitting on 2s. The dream is alive. 4s to hurt, 6s to crit. That is 2 damage.
I am on 1
No,
hit point.
it's 3 damage. Energy 9, 10, 11, and a crit. So 3 damage.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Knock him out of the sky.
Yeah, bonk.
Do you have any command cards in your hand?
I've got 1.
Okay, so you keep it because you
Yes.
discard down to 1. But that's big. That is that battle group done, so back to you.
Yes, so now we've got the behemoth against the tank. So I need to... First of all, we're going to put the autocannons into those infantry. Alex, you put infantry out in the open, you know what happens.
Yeah, that.
2 hits,
okay.
so they do live. 2 crits though.
A single guy, extremely traumatised, is left alive as the other 4 explode.
Bang, 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 bang. And then we've got, so the mining, it's not a mining laser, it's a vent cannon. And we are overcharging, of course we're overcharging.
Yes.
So we've got 4 shots going into the broadsword.
That makes sense. It'd be really
Yes.
naughty, wouldn't it?
Hitting on 3s. So I do take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Damaging you on 2s. So that is energy 16.
So that is a damage, but not a crit.
Yeah, and it's just 2 damage.
Okay, so it takes 2, but it's still alive.
Yes.
So far, underwhelming, this behemoth.
Yes. It almost killed an infantry base.
Yes, and annoyed a broadsword.
Yes.
That was a very unfortunate rolling there. The 2 damage is randomised, is it?
Yes, it's randomised. So 1, it goes on the hull. 2, 3, it goes on the legs. And 4, it goes on the weapon. Weapon, and 1 the legs.
Okay, we'll mark that. I'm not going to shoot it, really, so it doesn't really matter, but it did as much damage to itself as it did to me.
Yes.
Cool. Nothing else activated with it. You've done all your auxiliaries, haven't you? Okay, I now need a moment to think. I also need to see where this Strike Hawk of Veterans is going.
Yes. Alex, take us through your next activation then.
We are going with the HQ battle group. We're also activating this Albatross, and I'm just going to go over towards the commander, just so I can move him around if I need to in the latter turns of the game. And it's also a Blade of Wounds if you do get too close to him. The commander himself has moved a bit closer, but we don't want to go too far around this building because there are. You do have some actual anti-armour over there. On the ground as well. Not launching any new drones, we're going to use the existing ones. So 2 drones into 1 AA wagon, 2 drones into the other.
Lovely.
So 1 on my left first, hitting on 3s. So that's 2 hits, energy 6.
Oh,
I will boost
11.
it up to 1 energy 9.
Lovely.
So that'll get it.
Lovely.
And then the other one. That is no hits.
Ooh.
That's irritating.
Yes. Beep beep.
Over here, 4 drones are going to go into your Tempest. So we are accuracy 3, AA 2, your evasion 3s.
That's right.
4s. 1 at energy 6.
So 5.
No.
No.
That's a shame. And the Dominion. I was hoping for a bit more than that. We are going to start by plonking an area template on top of your Kraken, I think. Will that overlap the Probably not, actually. No, it's too small. There's one there on your cards.
Oh, thank you. A little pie plate for a nice slice of pie.
Has to go set over your centre.
Oh, okay, no.
No, not at all. Nowhere near.
Yeah, that will clip both.
You've got resilience. That'll only hit that
Yeah.
as well. I may as well just try and remove the AA wagon. It's more likely to do something here.
Yeah.
It's energy 7. So that'll go on him.
Lovely.
And then the autocannon's going to go into the Kraken.
Okay.
So the area attack, the saturation missile hits, energy 7, 8, 9, nope.
Nope.
And then the autocannon, I think it was 4 shots. Talk about yourselves.
Yeah, 4 shots hitting on 2s. Did these go up to energy 9?
They start at a 9.
Ah.
4 shots, actually 3, so 4s, with focus 1.
Okay.
So that is 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird dice. Where'd that come from?
That's Hastings.
Yeah, I wasn't around back then.
Mm.
Energy 9, you are armour, was it?
13.
13. So 9, it's 1, 11. Yeah, an 11 and a 9. There we go.
Are they focus 2?
Focus 1.
Oh.
Also focus 1. So I hit with 3.
Mhm.
1, brain, engage. 9. So 1, 10. 1, 10, 1, 9. There we go.
There we go.
The 10, a damage. The 9, Mr. Trey, a damage.
Lovely.
2 damage.
Boss.
And it does have to move up to between 6 and 24.
Yeah.
We may as well just go over to here. Let's go to there, and then we'll turn 9 degrees like this. Do it
Yes.
that way. That was it. That was quite underwhelming, actually.
Yes, so my next activation is going to be this battle group with this transport. And what we're going to do is we're going to nip down to here. So I think I got to about there. And we've got 1 energy 9 shot
Oh no.
coming in hard. Hitting you on a 2. It's a hit.
Armour 12.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll do
gotcha.
it. Find what a dingo does in a different game.
Yes. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to move 5 inches around to here.
Yep.
And because there's no countermeasures here, what's going to happen is 2 railguns are going straight into those infantry. So you do have cover.
I do. So -2 to hit.
So if you hit your 3s. Oh! Oh!
Well, that's interesting. I assumed he'd be dead.
Yes.
I was certain he'd be dead. Okay. I'm going to activate my spec op, singular. He's going to walk to and enter this building, just so you either have to deal with me or have a penalty to your search roll.
Yes.
And those fire bombers are going to leave the board.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I've got my anti-air.
Oh, do you want to shoot one of my
Yeah.
fire bombers?
Yeah, we're going into one of your fire bombers. What's your evasion?
5.
5. So 5s. Nothing.
Never mind. And then they both leave.
Yes.
So I go. Thank you.
Then my activation. I am actually going to search.
Okay, so we are on round 3.
That won't do it.
Okay. Was that the whole battle group?
Yes,
Your
that's.
commander's dead. Sorry,
Alex said with much glee in his voice.
Dead, I say. I think all I've got left is my armour at that point.
Yes.
That's dead. That's not doing anything. They've gone. They've gone. Everyone else is off the board. Peculiar game. So my armour. The katanas are going to pop smoke and drive 8 with that one. I'm going to see where the broadsword's going to end up. So broadsword's movement 6.
Lovely.
Or we could just... it really doesn't matter anymore, this part of the board. It'll move after the katanas to there. And that katana is going to move, so we are granting ourselves smoke. The rapiers saw what happened and thought that's someone else can deal with that. So we're going to go 6 inches this way and just chase your interceptor so that when you move next round we get some reaction fire.
Nice.
Katanas, yeah, smoke as we said, we're going to pull it back so we are in smoke range.
Yeah.
We don't have the incoherency though, so we can just be like that and we're -1 to hit or not coherency. The broadsword is going to shoot. Where are you most damaged?
One of the legs.
That just slows you down. Oh, well, I'll shoot your legs.
Yeah.
So 1 shot hitting on 2. Hits. Energy 13, so a 2 to hurt, 4 to crit. So that is a crit.
You kill the leg.
2 versus behemoth, so 4 damage to your legs.
Yep, you kill a leg.
Cool, what does that mean? Slower.
It's slower,
okay.
yeah.
Right, it's not nothing. That is the battle group.
I think... Oh, it's not quite the turn, though. I'm going to have some fun slaughtering some legionnaires.
Oh, no.
because I want to.
Yeah.
In fact, what...
Speaking of, you did kill my other spec ops.
Oh, yes.
With 10 grenades to the face.
Yeah, I realised because this is not an auxiliary transport, I could not get into it. So what we're going to do is with the healthy squad... actually, with the healthy squad, we're going to get back into the...
They can do that.
Yeah.
So, healthy squad. I'll be a healthy squad, I think.
Yeah.
Did they get hit by something?
No, not yet.
So they're full health.
Yes.
I think that belongs to my legionnaires. There we go.
And then we'll hit you with 6 energy 6 attacks. So 5.
Energy 4, aren't they?
Oh, energy 4.
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 damage. So you will kill the base. Pass it on.
I'm armour 6. That's what's going on.
Once again, starting to get my dead pile and off the board pile confused. I know we'll lose it, it's alright. Not enough to force a test because I'm not below half strength.
Yes, and what I'll do is I'll move that in a second.
Okay.
But for the meantime, shall we roll some priority?
Yes, we have literally no collateral damage, weirdly. We have one, actually.
Oh!
So, energy 4, that is a damage to us both.
Bonk.
You don't have dodge on Berserker's team?
Nope. Oh, and do you have to take a fortitude test?
No, it's when you take CQ weapons. If you're reduced to below half strength.
Ah, gotcha.
3 bases.
Right, so Alex getting priority.
Yes, I will take it, obviously.
Yes. Okay, as a bit of a recap, because I moved this, it's got a couple of units Berserkers in.
Yep.
We did take some AA fire from the back of the Dominion bomber as we flew past.
Yeah, so we clipped a whole point off it.
Exactly, and then we popped some missiles into this building because it is a small one, and I do want those infantry gone.
Yeah, good way to kill drones as well if you drop a building on them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you did do 4 damage, didn't you?
And it is drop zone.
Yep.
You do want to be killing some buildings.
But you've not killed any. I'm so sorry for killing your barrel bombers, ruining your fun.
And everyone at home is fun as well, I might add.
So, my first activation, first of all, I drew and played Inspiring Presence just because I might as well. So anyone in command range of the commander re-rolls failed fortitude tests. But my first activation is my Spec Op.
Spec Op!
But more importantly, the 2 tactical bombers that come screaming in are going to try and they've just yelled at him, "You'll be fine!" Duck! Can you pass me 2 dice, please?
Yes, so this is the first incendiary bomber.
Yes, into the healthiest of your 2 bases. I hit you twice. Energy 6. I crit you twice, so
Lovely.
that will kill the base completely.
Lovely.
The second bomber is going to risk it. We're going to target the other base. I hit you twice. I kill you.
Whoosh.
But we do put 2 collateral on the building.
Yes.
So I will then play field repairs to resurrect 3 of them, D3 of them.
To play my...
Your espionage.
Oh,
Are you?
Do I? Because it's D3, isn't it?
D3.
It's just D3.
They've got a 4-up dodge.
Yeah. No, actually.
You're not going to.
Go ahead.
Okay. So D3 Spec Ops. Who got autocannon. 3 Spec Ops get back up.
Oh, I get knocked down, but I get up again. The autocannons, my plan.
Yes.
And then did they want to search for that objective?
Oh, they could, because they've not done any actions. But if I do, I hand it to you, possibly, because you've got infantry coming back in Swift Hawks who can rapid insertion. No, I don't want to search.
Okay.
I just don't want you to have it.
Yeah, fair.
That is my first action. What's yours?
So, my first activation will be... we're going to activate the Berserker group, actually.
Okay.
So, and then we're going to activate this fighter and this cheeky transport here.
Yeah.
With my auxiliaries. And we're also going to activate the Hog Charger.
Why not?
Yeah.
It is out of Cobra missiles now, but it does still have its Satan chain gun.
Satan! Hail, Satan! So 18 inches, and then it's got an 18-inch. Yeah, so we're going to try and those.
Gonna SWAT and anti-air.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I want to say, I think I care more about killing your interceptors than I do killing your Hellhog. Sophie, contemplating.
Yeah. No, it's okay. What we're actually going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to strafe. Can I strafe both of these? Are they too far apart?
They have to be within 3 of each other, I believe, which they should be just about. Let's say they are.
Okay. Alright, what we're going to do is we're just going to strafe these then.
Okay, so both katanas?
Yes.
They have not popped smoke this round.
So, front katana, we'll roll it here. We'll pop it up to energy 13.
Okay, so anything but a 1, you kill the front katana.
Got it.
And the middle, well, the other katana?
Oh, you can just hear the A10 noises, can't you? That's one hit. It's not
I can't hear it.
But bop,
okay.
Because I don't like flame weapons.
That's fair.
Can go away.
Yes.
Then the second we are going to try and fly off the board here. However, would you like to reaction fire?
This is where I will reaction fire, I think, yeah, because we're not doing anything else with our anti-air. The Hellhog's not actually all that relevant anymore. Your interceptor could cause me headaches. So yes, I will reaction fire. Can you pass me 4 more of my dice, please?
Yes. So these are hitting me on...
Oh, actually, I rolled them separately, don't I? On 6s. Because you're evasion 3, aren't you? Oh, 5s even. 3s? No, it is 6s.
Yeah.
I hit you once.
Lovely.
10? Nope. And the other one will try as well. I hit you once. And kill you.
Lovely. Bonk.
Okay.
Okay, so, and then we've got this battle group here. So we are flying in 10 inches.
Yep. When you move, I will reaction fire with the Dominion.
Yes.
Because I might as well. So 5s I needed, because base 3s, base 2s even, so 4s. Although I think you were actually... Were you even in my arc, in my rear arc there?
Oh, no.
No, never mind, carry on. Sorry.
Right, so we will fire the missiles into this building.
Very good.
So we are going to try and drop a building full of guys. So that's 5 hits. That is going to be 3 more damage.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 to go.
That's another damage.
Okay, so 2 to go.
Nice.
And a whole pile of collateral.
Oh god, I didn't even measure the collateral. But what we're going to do is we're going to pop
Make it
this,
not relevant.
and it's only got 1 strength 9 shot, which hits. It was the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 1 more damage, 1 more collateral.
Yeah.
So it's got 1 hit point left. Should we say 5 collateral?
Yeah.
Sound about right to you?
I'm planning on putting some more shots into it, believe it or not.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Have you got any more in that battle group?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Berserker's going to swing at you.
Oh no.
So we've taken 3, so we've just got 4 swinging attacks. It's going to be 2 more.
Okay, so yep. I'm still not forcing a fortitude test there because they're not below half strength in bases.
Lovely.
There is a reason to bring base squads of 3. Are you done?
Yes.
Right.
You know what you're doing.
Of course not. Give me a moment. Okay, where are we? We are in the middle of round 4. This is an interesting game. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
So, I'm going to activate my Vanguard, which is all my hazard suits. Because you basically have very little anti-air left. This Condor here, carrying 1 bear with full strength squad of hazards, has just flown in there, ready to threaten the middle in the following turn. These hazards here, in the 1 health building, are going to shoot at your Kraken and then get out, which was slightly less likely to die there. So, evasion 1, so I'm hitting on 2s, because they're base 1s. So the first squad is going to hit you 3 times. Armour, was it armour 13?
Yes.
So I'll boost it up to 1 energy 11. And that'll be a crit, which will kill it.
Yes, lovely.
Second base, go bang, bang, bang when nothing happens. What's your activation?
So then my behemoth
Yes.
is coming in. So we're going to put the main gun into
Broadsword?
and all the autocannons into that Kraken.
Katana.
Katana. And so we'll start off the autocannons. 2 hits. I do need a 6.
Armor 14, so you might need a 5 on a katana. Not that though.
Not that.
Okay.
And then the big guns.
You overcharging?
Yes, of course I am. That's going to be 4 hits.
Okay.
It's going to be a dead broadsword.
Alright, you kill the broadsword. I think you deserve to.
Thank you. It's the... How much is a broadsword?
Yeah, no, don't start.
But there we go. That's the thorn in kind of my side out of the way.
Yeah. Is it me?
It is.
It is me. So my HQ, my drone base. The Albatross has moved behind that building there, and the drone base has got into it, so we can go and contest an objective at the end of the game if need be. My drones. This squad of drones have moved up to be near your... I can't remember his name. The Swift Hawk tilt jet?
Yes,
There we go. Strike Hawk? Swift Hawks are your baby ones, aren't they?
Yes.
One more dice, please.
Yes.
So I'm going to shoot at the bird.
Yes.
So 3s. So that is 2 hits. So energy 6, 7, 8, 9.
They focus 3.
Yes.
Ooh.
That is a crit.
1 more hit
Yes.
remaining.
And then the other squad have flown over to do the same thing. That is 2 hits, so we'll go with... How many hits you got left?
1.
1. Energy 6. No, I'm going to go for a big roll. Yeah, so an 11, so that will down him.
Just.
So, do you want to roll for the occupant? Am I rolling?
You roll.
So the occupants first are taking no damage, and everyone near it, there's nobody near it.
There's nobody near it.
It is down, so you set up the infantry within 2 inches of it.
Yes. And they're going to sit on that objective.
Yep.
And they're very cross about it because they're berserkers.
Yep. Well, they're just cross in general, aren't they?
They're just cross people.
Yep. And then the Dominion is going to disconnect from your hovercraft, move to here, and turn like that. And we're going to put everything into the berserkers. I mean, they're a scoring unit. Is there anything in here?
No, everything's...
Oh, that's not there either. That's from the future.
From the future.
But I'm not firing my anti-air weapon.
Yeah.
So maybe there'll be some reaction fire. We'll probably just end up going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Either way, let's go with the... So autocannon into one base, because it hasn't got strafe. Saturation missile thingamajig centered on that base. They're both the same, aren't they?
It's got to hit better.
Yeah. So, hitting on a 3... That is a hit. It's D6 hits per infantry base. So the first base, take 1. Energy 7, they're fine. The other base, take 4. 2,
6.
3. So energy 7, so 2's to hurt, 3's to crit. For goodness sakes, that is 4 damage though.
Okay, so they are still alive.
Yeah. I did say my autocannon into the first base. So we hit the base 3 times. Energy 9, obviously not going to focus. That's going to be 4 damage to that base.
Okay.
So there are 2 berserkers in 2 separate bases there.
Yes. That's funny, isn't it?
That's irritating, yeah. I think that is me done, though.
Okay, so I've got my veteran squad, which have jumped out. Well, there are 2 squads. One with 2 units in, one with 1 unit in.
Yeah.
So they've jumped up there. We've then rapidly inserted.
Ooh!
Yes.
These guys are healthy.
Yes.
I'm probably going to die.
Oh god, these guys are really healthy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they've taken... Have they taken damage?
I can't remember. Where did they come from?
Where?
I don't think I ever put any flame weapons into them, so unless they got hit by collateral, they should be fine.
Oh, they should be fine then.
Yeah, because I... No, I did flame strike that one early in the game.
Okay.
So they are hurt a bit.
Because it's devastated 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, we got flame strike. So, let me just double check the veterans, because they've got their grenades. Assault grenades. Yeah, so we've got 8 grenades coming in hot.
Yeah. Energy 5, so you are hurting me on 2s, but rerolling successes. Full house.
Third insertion.
Should I just roll those?
Yeah.
So those dodge rolls, I've got 3 hits remaining. You grenade me to death.
Yay.
Which is fair.
Yes. Gosh.
It's a good thing I didn't search.
Yeah.
And go, I've got it! Oh no.
And this is why I didn't stop your repair, because I knew I could get in.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Anything else in that battle group?
Nothing in that battle group.
Okay. I've not got a whole lot left. I've got my legionnaires over there. I am going to start with them, and they're just going to shoot at those berserkers.
Yes.
So we've got one base is down to 1 hit. They don't carry assault rifles, they only carry missile launchers. He has no attacks. And then 4 attacks from the other base.
But before we carry on with that,
Okay.
but that Swift Hawk is gonna shoot this building.
Oh no! Do that first.
Okay, 1 missile hits the building.
Yay! We
goes.
kill a building at
Hooray!
last. No one's in it. So an actual D3.
D3, 1. So I'm gonna hit 1 base.
Yep, for 1 energy 10.
You're okay, kid.
I take the rock to the back of the head and do not care.
Yes.
But we did kill a building, that's what's important.
Yes.
Okay, what was I doing? Legionnaires.
Yes.
So 1 base is at full health, so 4 attacks. Energy 3, so 3's to hurt you.
Yes.
I kill the remaining berserker.
Lovely.
The other squads, we're going to have some infantry firefights. So can you bring in my other condor and put it 9 inches along the road?
Yes. Which I believe is about here.
Yes. Can you then put the bear 8 inches along the road?
Beep, beep. Lovely.
Yeah, in fact, before that even disembarks, we are going to fire our Gatling gun at infantry in the open with a condor. Are you behind any cover?
No.
Excellent. So, hitting you on 3s? No, 4's base even. So we hit 1 base, 1 guy 4 times. Energy 3, we kill him. Then the bear will do the same into the other one. Hits you 3 times. And kills you, and I will keep my infantry in the bear for now, please.
Okay.
Because we don't need to go out into that yet.
All right. That is, ooh, a bit tasty.
God, Gatling gun shooting infantry. It's exciting. What a novelty. That is the battle group, and I think it's me actually.
Yeah, I mean, I've just got the armed battle group to go. I already reaction fired with the AA wagon, but I've moved them. And what I'm going to do is I'm then going to move these hovercraft. We're going to go 5 inches to here. And we're probably just going to put a pot shot into this.
That makes sense. Probably didn't need to get the bear out in hindsight. Don't know why I did it.
I think I can only get the 1 in, can't I?
Yeah, the other one cannot see at all.
Okay.
You can shoot my hazards. No, you can shoot my hazards if you're in range.
Okay, yeah, 24 inches.
Yes, you're in.
Hit on the bear.
Yep.
It's going to be a crit on the bear.
That'll kill the bear. Why did I do that? Roll for the occupants, please.
Occupants.
Fine.
Lovely.
It doesn't explode. They will just get out within 2 inches, so 2 inches forward, please.
Lovely.
They are out after all.
Yes. March to the
those
top
are
of
spec
the
ops.
hill and march and whoops a daisy. How can you tell the difference?
Because they've got different... I can tell from here they're different.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Well, need them up in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, it's infantry, 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 and then 1 shot into there. They're behind cover.
Yep, so -2 to hit.
Let's roll
In the tray.
In the tray. It's a miss.
Never mind. Okay. Okay, are we finished?
And we're just going to move over to there.
Yep.
Okay. Let's...
2 collateral here, 1 over there.
1 collateral.
That will remove that damaged base.
Less stuff, less stuff.
And 2 on your one over here.
Ruh-roh.
4, 5, 6. You are not berserkers, so you take 1 damage, you have a dodge. You are veterans.
Oh yes, 5 up dodge.
Yep.
We
You dodge it! Okay. Interesting game.
Yes.
Priority for round 5. Good luck.
Good luck.
So 6 will win, and I didn't get 6, you get priority.
I will take priority.
Okay.
Turn 5 of 6. I have activated first, and I have gone with my veterans. So first of all, we will see if we can find the porcelain cat. We find the porcelain cat.
Very nice. That is going to force my hand.
Yes.
Anything else going with them?
Yes, so we had the auxiliary transport, which is hiding. Now we've pre-measured, it's been hiding, it's hiding quite well. We've also got the Hellhogger jump jet, so we are chain gunning these guys.
Okay.
So we'll go into the first base with strafe. They are within 2 inches of each other, so that's 3 energy, 7 hits. So that is just a 10.
That'll be 1 damage.
Yeah. And then into the second one. So we've got a 9 and 2 11s.
That will go.
Yeah.
They are still infantry.
Yes.
They do still die like infantry kind of.
We will then be popping these. So we've jumped into the building, we've moved to one side, and then we're going to try and gun down some infantry in the open. It's been one of those games, hasn't it? So we will go first with some assault rifles from the... Do you know what? Shall I just do... We're going to go 5 into the undamaged one first. So...
Hitting me on 3s.
Yes.
7, so 4s.
2.
2, so 2 damage on the healthy base.
Yes, and into the unhealthy base, that's going to be 3 hits. And just 1 damage.
Okay, so 2 dead from each squad.
And then 1 into... let's go to the nearest one.
Okay.
1 hit. This is 1 guy on his rifle, but it's not loaded.
No. Me?
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking about this naturally and realised, no, you've got a dodge roll, so it's not worth trying to do the collateral damage with the firebombers.
Yeah.
So instead, I can activate that battle group. I think this still applies, because they are what's left of my front line, but permanently attached to it.
Yes.
So I'll activate the firebombers. We'll go into the healthy base first.
Mm-hmm.
Who's carrying the objective, actually?
We'll go...
It doesn't actually matter.
No.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. I assume the healthy one anyway. So
Yeah.
into the healthy one. 2 hits. That kills them.
Yes.
The other one will go into the other base.
Mm-hmm.
1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
In the tray. That'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, so a crit, 4 damage, which will kill them as well, because it's unhealthy.
Yeah. And at that point, so I can only hold that objective with infantry, can't I?
Correct.
Yes. So, Alex, you've extracted 2.
Yeah.
So that's 4 points. I've only extracted 1. I don't think I can possibly, because it's got no AA, so we are going to call it. I might be able to hold it, but we're going to call it for a UCM victory right there. Thank you very much, Alex. That was a brain squeezer of a game. What we're going to do is we're going to tidy up the board and we're going to come back with a little post-game chat and see our thoughts and feelings on the game.
Okay.
Oh, what a game. It was a nail-biter all the way through. Well played.
Well played.
Well played, and a victory for the UCM.
At long last. We were just saying off camera, we've played a few games, and I think this is the first time I've beaten you.
I don't think this is. I think you've beaten me.
I don't think I've beaten you. I would remember if I had.
How did you find the aerial elements of the list?
I enjoyed this. So my list, I really enjoyed. I think it's the right amount of aircraft or playstyle I like. I enjoyed the Famous Commander. It didn't actually come up that often. The +1 to hit, but I say that the turn 1 downing a swift jet. Normally you can never hit anything with anti-air around 1. In this case, that was very early, just sucker punch.
Yes.
And then immediately after, down another one. So yeah, that probably did make a huge difference to the game. I enjoy my tactical bombers, never leave home without them, they really fit how I want to play. And honestly, the Dominion wasn't bad. It didn't do what it was there for, but the more I think about it, the more I think the reason it's so expensive in points is because it's really hard to kill.
Yeah.
And it can kind of irritate anything. Like the autocannons can spike up to NG 12, potentially, NG 13 even. Anti-air, it's got anti-infantry, which can kind of do anti-light armour. It can do a bit of everything, nothing especially well, which isn't a very UCM playstyle normally, but because it does everything, it's always doing something, and it looks big and imposing, which is the main reason. Yeah, it's cool. And the drones are incredible. The drones from MVP.
That drone base is my bane. It's just they just kill. I mean, I didn't really shoot them down, but then it's saturation of air power.
Yeah. Which again, how Swiss wants to work.
Yeah.
How did you find the behemoth?
I wanted to run the other version, except I just haven't quite got that weapon painted up. It sort of slipped my mind when I was packing this morning. Went, what? The other weapon would be much better. For this list, it just took up too many points in the list.
Yeah.
For 300 points, it killed some armour, a broadsword.
Which also brought able to do anything else, I suppose, but yeah. It's a risk, isn't it, running a big model like that with few shots?
Yeah, yeah. So it's fine. It did noticeably take up enough points in the army. You've also played me enough times that you took out the threats that were really good.
Those barrel bombers, absolutely not.
Yeah. And like maybe I should have sort of gathered up my but you reacted, so it's what it is.
It's how the game works.
Yeah.
It's trying to bait out reactions.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do successfully, sometimes you gamble wrong, and so on.
Yeah. The Hellhog jump jet, that was really good. Really enjoyed the Satan chain gun. It's fun.
It's fun, yeah.
It's got some anti-air. It took out 2 interceptors. Oh no, just 1 interceptor.
Yes, it did. Yeah, you downed the Raven with 1 of your interceptors.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think that, like how I really like my 2 firebombers, 3 to 4 interceptors, I think you having 2 interceptors and a Hellhog is probably a good thing to have in any list. Because again, it's a problem solver, isn't it? It can go anywhere on the board, it can threaten anything.
It can spike up to energy 13.
Could you have dived my commander with it, do you think? That's what, moving 24?
Yeah, I can only move, it's movement up to 36, but you can only move from fire the chain gun 18 inches.
Oh, okay.
So I was being very careful to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
The Carryall, the new HQ, a little bit underwhelming. It sort of just died.
Yeah.
Maybe I positioned it wrong, but it's one of those things where it needs to be out in the open to be effective.
Yeah.
But then as soon as it is, it does die.
I guess you could put it behind cover, maybe, because it does just need line of sight. So if it's behind a barricade, it's -2 to hit, but
yeah,
it was when I killed it, so
yeah.
For various reasons.
And the 2 veterans squads, fine. You know, it's not really going to be an auto take. And I actually think I'll be picking up one of the Pizarro Hazard Walkers.
Okay.
I saw the blister pack and they're quite big actually.
We get this every time it drops, don't we? We see a model and go, oh, okay, that's very cool. And then you get it and go, it's how big?
Yeah.
Like TTC, put like a tape measure along the bottom of your photos, please.
Yeah.
I want to see the Pizarro on the board. It's a different way to play. Because your usual go-to is the Alexander?
Yes.
Napoleon? Which one's which?
The Alexander. The Napoleon's the chain gun one.
Right.
Yeah, and the Alexander is, again, it's fine, but it's 2-inch movement. So it is sort of a mobile, but it's armor 15, 5 hits. So, but as soon as you put an anti-tank weapon into it, like a broadsword, it does disappear.
Which is always the risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe the Hazard Walker, just because it's so sneaky, it's got evasion 2.
Yeah.
And it's not that expensive. That Carryall was over 200 points. It was almost as much as the Behemoth.
It does include 80 points of veterans, for its worth. Same as how my commander was 310 points, but you get a free interceptor out of it, so it's actually, etc. What did you think of the mission and also the board? Because again, I was putting this together this morning, watched a road down the middle and thought, well, I can't do that. I have to do that tiles work. So we made a 5x4 board.
Yeah. I liked the 5x4.
Yeah.
It didn't impact the game hugely. The thing in the middle is quite interesting because of the verticality. The road down the middle, it's and getting there in the end. I probably would have, just because I had skimming units, I would have been able to control that objective. But
you would have dived in and got it, wouldn't you? And
Yeah.
I would then have to try and remove both hovercraft in effect.
Yeah.
Probably didn't have the anti-armor to do so.
But, and they're resilient and they've got evasion, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it was a 3-4, which I quite like.
Yeah, no, that was a good game. Really good close game. Anything you'd change about the list? So the usual thing of going home and tinkering?
Yeah. Yeah, I would go and play around and have some fun, and maybe fewer infantry. Yeah, it's and maybe honestly maybe a drill.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a few times the tilt hawks are the way to run the infantry. Running the dropships with resistance with the Jackson APCs.
Not for you?
No, I just don't think they're great. So what I might think about doing is the resistance have no heavy infantry.
Yeah.
We've got no.
You have no power armor.
Yeah.
You have no robots. so on.
So we've got a bit sneaky,
Yes.
which includes bombs, flamers. So it may be a case of we might see a drill at some point. There's all future plans. We might see one of the big hovercraft filled with like battle buses and stuff.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes. And that might... The AA guns, they're gone. Every time I bring them out, they disappoint me.
Even the wagons.
Yeah, the little wagons. You know, I go, oh yeah, these...
How many points are they?
35, but it's 40 for the transport, so it's 75. But
what do you expect from a 75-point unit?
more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, for an 80-point unit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can get a lot more.
Sure.
These are 70 points.
Yeah, and that does a lot more anti-air where you want it as well.
Yeah. That's it. So I'll be picking up some more aircraft anyway, because I think Air Wing Commander we might just give it a go.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. But yeah, lots more stuff coming up for the Resistance. Alex, your UCM collection is looking quite.
It's quite full.
Yeah.
But there are a couple more things I've got on the bench behind a dozen other things on the bench. I've got some of the ferrets / badgers. I magnetized them. So that gives me some additional very light infantry. They're basically tiny, like 5-seat buggies. They're Humvees, which really extends the reach of you throwing infantry forward. I've got a few more ravens. That's not very exciting, but I also have the light behemoth. I have the India / Brazil. It's magnetized to be either, and I think that's got legs.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But I think that genuinely might. You need to try it out, but I think that might genuinely be quite good, particularly the anti-air one now. It's good. So that's coming soon. And obviously, once that's done, I should get a big behemoth as well at some point.
Yes, I imagine I might join you. Right, well, if you have been enjoying our Dropzone Commander videos, do please think about subscribing to the channel. Check out all the information below. We probably will have played the event by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
So we will be having an event at time of filming in Firestorm in Cardiff.
If it hasn't happened yet, it's on the 29th of June. There's a link to the description. Please come, it'll be really good. If it has already happened, it was great to see you. Thank you for turning up. I hope you had fun.
Yes, and if you did miss it, we will be running more. Yes. There is also our Patreon, our Instagram channels to catch up with the news in the channel as well. And the Patreon, any money that goes straight into the channel. It's what makes all these lovely boards happen, and what makes us able to do what we do. In the meantime, it's goodbye from me, Sophie.
It's goodbye from me, Alex.
And it's goodbye from the barrel.